You see one tiny kitten blinking at you, and suddenly your serious adult brain turns into soup. You forget your plans, you forget your responsibilities, you may even make a strange little noise you did not approve in advance. Miss StickCat noticed this happening and had one important question. Why do cute things melt our brains so fast? This is not just about kittens. Babies, puppies, plush toys, cartoon characters, tiny mascots, and even round little app icons can make us feel warm and protective. But why? What is the brain seeing in all these different things? And why does it react as if a tiny fluffy creature has just become our emotional manager? Most cute things share a few visual ingredients. Big eyes, round faces, small noses, soft shapes, tiny bodies, gentle movements. Sometimes they also look a little clumsy or helpless. Your brain sees these features and does not calmly say, interesting design choice. No, it pays attention immediately. Miss StickCat calls this the tiny face emergency. Researchers often describe this pattern as baby schema. That simply means a set of baby-like features that humans tend to notice quickly. Big eyes, round cheeks, and small faces can signal vulnerability, and when the brain detects vulnerability, it may activate care. In simple words, cute features whisper, "Please protect me," and your brain leans closer. One reason cute things feel powerful is that they grab attention very quickly. Your brain is built to notice signals that might matter for survival, care, or connection. A tiny face with big eyes becomes hard to ignore. Before you decide anything, your attention has already been pulled in. Miss StickCat would like to file a complaint with biology. After attention comes feeling. Cute things can make us feel warm, gentle, and protective. They often create the urge to hold, help, comfort, or at least stare for an unreasonable amount of time. This does not mean you are weak. It means your brain has systems that connect softness and vulnerability with care. From an evolutionary point of view, paying attention to vulnerable babies was extremely important. Human babies need a lot of care for a long time, so a brain that responded to baby-like signals had a practical advantage. But here is the funny part. This system is not perfectly picky. It can also react to puppies, kittens, plushies, and cartoons. This is why baby animals can hit us so hard. A puppy with clumsy paws, a kitten with giant eyes, or a baby bird looking confused can borrow the same emotional buttons. Your brain sees small, soft, helpless, and adorable, and suddenly you are emotionally available. Miss StickCat did not choose this. The tiny paws chose her. Once we understand the pattern, we start seeing it everywhere. Plush toys have round bodies, cartoon characters often have huge eyes, mascots look soft, friendly, and harmless. Even little robots are designed to seem lovable. It is not always accidental. Designers know that round, simple, gentle features can make us feel closer to something. But here's the strange part. Cuteness does not need to be alive. A mug can look cute, a toaster can look cute, a tiny app icon can look cute. Give something a round shape, soft colors, and a harmless little face, and suddenly people may treat it with more affection. Miss StickCat finds this adorable and slightly manipulative.
Cute things often feel safe because they look less threatening. Sharp angles can feel serious or intense. Round shapes and soft features often feel gentle. This does not mean cute things are always better, of course, but emotionally, they can feel easier to approach. Your brain may say, "This seems harmless." Miss StickCat says, "Proceed, but with whisker-level caution." Cute things can also feel comforting. When we are tired or stressed, looking at something gentle and adorable may give the brain a tiny emotional break. It is like a soft pause button. Not a full life solution, sadly, but sometimes a tiny kitten video can make the world feel slightly less sharp for a moment. Now, imagine this reaction inside social media. One cute animal video gives a tiny emotional reward. Then another appears. Then another. Your brain says, "That was nice. Maybe the next one is also nice." And suddenly Miss StickCat has watched 12 baby ducks learning to walk and has no memory of opening the app. This is not because you are silly. It is because cute things can create a small reward loop. You see something adorable, you feel a little warmth, and you want more of that feeling. The loop is simple. See cute thing, feel good, keep looking. Tiny thing, big effect. Miss StickCat approves cautiously. And this is where marketing enters the room wearing a tiny bow. Cute packaging, mascots, rounded logos, soft colors, and friendly faces can make products feel more lovable. They may seem safer, sweeter, or more trustworthy. That does not force us to buy them, but it can nudge our attention. Miss StickCat calls this emotional packaging. Cuteness can also influence trust and attachment. When something looks gentle and friendly, people may feel less guarded around it. This is why some apps, mascots, and characters are designed to feel approachable. The important word is influence, not control. Your brain is still capable of thinking. It just might be easier to charm than it believes. Now, very important, cute things do not magically control you. A cute cereal box cannot hypnotize you into breakfast loyalty, but cuteness can nudge attention, emotion, memory, and comfort. It makes things easier to notice and easier to like. That is already powerful.
Miss StickCat respects the tiny emotional nudge. Let's make it simple. Cute things can affect 4 major areas of experience. They grab attention, they trigger care, they create small reward feelings, and they can bring comfort. Different cute things may affect us in different ways, but the overall result feels familiar. The brain softens, the heart warms, and suddenly we are emotionally invested in a baby otter. So when cute things melt your brain, it is not random. It is not weakness. It is a very old part of being human, noticing vulnerability, responding to softness, and feeling pulled toward care. The modern world has turned that instinct into videos, toys, mascots, and products, but the original feeling is simple, small, soft, precious. Protect. So why do cute things melt our brains? Because they press deep emotional buttons: attention, care, safety, reward, and comfort.